Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the South. More specifically, we are in Jackson, Mississippi. And today, we are here at the Mississippi State Fair. Yes, it has been my goal to try to visit the state fairs of all 50 of the United States of America. And today, number 39, state number 39, Mississippi. Yesterday, I drove the 9 hours from my home here to Jackson, Mississippi, so I get up bright and early and check out the Mississippi State Fair. So yeah, very excited, getting closer towards the end of my goal. Again, 39, there's 11 more states to conquer after this one, but let's see what's happening here in the state of Mississippi. Please follow me. Now this is interesting. Apparently if you show up before 1 o'clock, you can actually enter the fair for free. Also, parking was free, so possibly the least expensive state fair. So we entered here on the midway. It does appear that the rides are not operating yet, so they should be starting in a little bit. A lot of fairs, that is the way. The rides generally start a little bit after the gates open. Now walking through the quiet midway here, just kind of looking around, getting an idea of what we may want to ride later on. We're definitely gonna have to come back and check out Psycho Park. The Tilt-A-Whirl cars still have their protective coverings on them. This is over here is the marketplace entrance. They promise cars, booths, antique tractors, arts and crafts, and more. So we head into this building here. And here are the promised tractors that they advertise outside. They have some older tractors over on this side. And one thing I have noticed recently at state fairs, a lot of booths dedicated to information about invasive species. This talks about different bugs invading Mississippi. And talk about how the wood-eating bugs can damage wood. You can see the chair leg there that's been just dug into by a bug. There's the dreaded spotted lanternfly. At the Virginia State Fair, they were saying to stomp on them on sight. Terminate on sight. Big inflatable beef cow put forth here by the Mississippi Beef Council. It says here, welcome to our amazing arts and crafts. It's actually interesting. They were presenting their arts and crafts by way of maze. They have a maze of quilts here that we can traverse and enjoy the quilting as we pass through. I don't think I've ever been in a maze of quilts before. Got the Easter quilts over here. And look at this, the Jedi quilt. And as we traverse the maze of quilts here, we are brought to the birdhouse competition. Here's all the championship jams and jellies here. Look at all those blue ribbons. Yeah, look at these championship pickles. Gardeners of Jackson, Mississippi have brought out their plants for show. See these swan planters. My grandmother, I remember, had 2 swan planters by her pool when I was growing up. Here at the Mississippi Safety Services, their mascot, Ollie the otter, gives a lesson here on kids using car seats. It says, use a booster seat until a child is 4'9" or 65 pounds and ages 4 to 7. Yeah, I remember, you know, they used to, when I was a kid, I never had a booster seat. Now kids sit in them for a fairly lengthy amount of time. Have the 4-H displays in here. Yeah, you can see the 4-H logo there on the cow. Oh, is this one of those milking? Is this one of those milking cows? Let's give it a squeeze. Oh, this cow's all dried up. The Mississippi Egg Marketing Board. Came here, I thought these were going to be little adorable chicks, but these are actually replicas. They're still pretty adorable though. And the Egg Marketing Board has this really cool egg chair. Oh, that's amazing. This is Alcorn School of Agricultural and Applied Sciences. And look over here, we have Beware of Sneezy Sam. Look at that pig. It says, when Sam sneezes, run for your life. See the snot, feel the phlegm, behold the bacterial. Don't be a nasal nightmare. Yeah, I would definitely get away if this mucus-covered pig started sneezing. Another staple of the state fair is the beekeepers exhibits. It's the different bee houses here. All right, we have the actual bees in here, and the queen apparently has a green dot, and I actually found her right there. That is the queen. All hail the queen bee there.
How about that? Princess Tiana?
Oh, it's
All
Tiana.
yours.
So back here is the classic car show. Oh, who's in the back seat of this car? Now, for as much as I travel, and for as many car museums as I've been to, I really know so little about cars. So if anyone sees a car they recognize, leave a comment in the comment section. And I definitely appreciate like vintage cars, like the look and the style behind them. But as far as like retaining information, knowing which cars are which and that sort of thing, I'm just no good. For some reason, that's just a block in my brain. I can tell you my car's a Chevy Equinox, but as far as knowing what other cars are, what their names are, I'm pretty much no good. But yeah, like, you can appreciate, that's a nice looking car. Definitely can appreciate what a pretty looking car is. They do have a sky ride over here on the Midway, but that's not open yet either. Gonna peek into the livestock judging arena. And there's no judgment currently occurring, but looks like there's some animals over this way. There's some cattle over here. Hey there, how are you? There's a puppet show occurring over here. It's the Agra puppets.
Every year. Wow. Here it is. Hey, Oscar, keep that thing away from my nose. Oh, it tickles. Chewy.
Oh no.
What happened
spraying mucus all over the children.
And it tickled it, and it made me sneeze all over everybody. Stop fooling around, Oscar. Well, the next farm animal I want to talk about are cows. Hey, Oscar, do you know what sound a cow makes? Of course I do, Boomer. It goes moo, and then it poops. What did you say?
Oh no, we just released some bubbles.
Oh no! We left the apples in the oven too long, and now they're burning. And the smoke, it's going in my nose. Oh, achoo! You better get up here.
So here at the Mississippi State Fair, we have the Show Me Safari petting zoo. It says free admission, but you know you gotta pay for a little bit of animal food. All right, we got a cup full of carrots here to disperse to our animal friends. You want this carrot chip? I picked out a big one for you. There you go. Do you want a juicy, delicious carrot, Mr. Buffalo? Or are you content with your hay? No, I guess water buffaloes don't like carrots. You sure? He doesn't want it. How about you adorable Scottish Highland cows? You guys like carrots, don't you? They're orange like your fur. There we go. Is that yummy? How about you, llama? What's that petting zoos? Usually goats and sheeps are the hungriest animals. Yeah, look at these goats here. They want some food. It's our Brahmin cattle. Oh. This barrier here to protect us from the more vicious animals, like the zebra. Zebras love biting people. There's a kangaroo. Kangaroos love punching people. And this is Godzilla, the African spur-thigh tortoise. He was born in 1971. We've had the llamas. Got to make sure the alpacas get their carrots. Here, you're still hungry, aren't you? You want some yummy carrots. Oh, you got your mouth full. Yeah, just take your time. Make sure every bite is chewed to an appropriate level of chewedness. Although I think this guy wants some too. There we go. And it is time for the Mississippi State Fair's pig race.
Questions and all about our pigs. And they're off and away inside out to number 1. So couple about 2 and 3 and 4 turned around. It's going to be number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. At the gate.
Number 1 in the lead.
Be lucky number 1. Number 1 done it. Number 1 won it.
Why is 4 all the way back here?
Get your prize. Y'all give all them little pigs and all mother rooters or introduce them to you. Number 1, we got the original Baconator, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Number 2's my favorite pig. Y'all might have seen her on The Voice, Miss Christina Aguilera. And bone like zone number 3, she'll be out here shaking that bacon for all of y'all to see, Miss Piggy Minaj. And number 4, last but not least, and fresh off probation, it's the one, the only, Lindsay Lohan. And they're off and away inside out to number 2's outcome. Followed by 1 and 4 and 3 and around the track. Yo, 2's got the lead. Here comes 1. It's 2 and 1 and 3 and 4. And at the line going to be lucky number 2. Right out of Hoggywood, California. And still hitting them corners in that low, Mr. Snoop Hoggy Hog. Number 2, we got the one, the only, the notorious P.I.G. Mr. Piggy Smalls himself has entered the arena. And I'm here to tell you, folks, he loves it when you call him Pig Papa. And number 3 is going to be the legendary one and only Shaken. Bacon, that's right. Number 3 and
All right,
1 and
here
2
comes-
barely out of the gate.
here comes the,
It's 3
pot
and 1 and
bellies.
2 and around the track to go into the pit. 2 has just blown a bottom radiator hose.
Oh,
It's leaking
three's
and
stopped to
3's into
eat.
the pit stop lane.
Then 2 over
Refilling,
there
getting
is
them
taking a
hose checked,
crap
ones admiring the crowd.
on the race
Seeing how
course.
good of a lead they got on 2, and it's going to be number 3 and 1 and 2. and
Okay,
around the
okay, he's
track
done
to go.
eating.
3's got the lead
He's ready
on
to
the
go.
inside into the final turn. 1 failing.
Go
another
on,
challenge.
3, come
2
on.
motionless on the track. Comes around. 1 into the pit stop lane.
He's not running.
Probably some
He's not running at
turns
all.
left, and 2 is still motionless at this time, and it's going to be number 3 motionless on the track. Appears to have busted the bottom end. Again
Oh, I
on the
think 1
inside,
might take
and
it.
It's going to be number 3.
One
and
might
1
take
and
it
2's
here.
Way back there. Around the outside, it's 1. Around the outside,
He
it's
passed
1.
it right
It's
by.
1 and 3 and 2, and around the track down the line going to be lucky number 1.
Oh boy, that was exciting. And then
Number 3
two
appears to
is
blow an
finally
engine.
catching up.
Feet before the finish
Three's
line.
not going
Number
anywhere.
1.
Here they have a creationist dinosaurs and the flood show. Last time I did see this at I think it was the Alabama State Fair, and the gentleman said that I couldn't film inside because he didn't know anything about YouTube. This booth sells giant baby bottles full of juice, and they advertise them as being cold as your ex's heart. Now the rides have still not opened up. They will open up at 2 o'clock. So I figured we'd grab ourselves a state fair snack while we were waiting. And I noticed this over here, they had something I had never tried before. Got deep fried deviled eggs. That's a new one. I think I'm gonna have to sample these. Here are our fried deviled eggs. They're actually pretty interesting. So they actually take the yolk out beforehand, so it's just the white of the egg that gets fried. It's a little white section with the little divot in it, and then that gets fried. Then they have a bottle and they squirt the yellow part on there. They dust it with some paprika, sprinkle some bacon on it, and we have our fried deviled eggs. Okay, excited to dig in to these fried deviled eggs. Oh, already falling apart. You reassemble that. It's probably pretty hot. Just came out of the deep fryer. They're really crispy. They gotta they dunk the white part in batter. So yeah, very thick coat of crunchy batter, almost like Long John Silver's style batter. It has a lot of batter on it. You can't really taste much of the egg just because the flavor of the batter just kind of overpowers it. Of course, the yolk's really yummy. Yeah, these eggs, pretty heavy. Getting some Cool Hand Luke vibes eating these. And for some reason, here at the Mississippi State Fair, I am a member of the Clean Play Club. All right, I think we are gonna check out the Zerini family circus over here. Oh, geez. Walking across the top of the tent there. Clowns. koala. What the heck is going on here? Oh, he's a twerking koala apparently. Oh, picking up some speed here. Here's the crazy part. Outside of the wheel. Oh, he's gonna jump rope. Oh, jeez. We almost lost him there for a second. There he goes.
Cameo, Gustavo, and our goofy circus clown, Randy.
All right, looks like the ride started up. Can maybe check out a few rides. I think we'll hop aboard the Sky Ride here to get back to the main midway.
Just sit down.
Just sit down. Oh. All right.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
And it is time to head Skyforth. You see a lot of empty seats here. Actually, the Sky Ride is the only ride that is not allowed with the wristband, so I had to pay about an extra $6 to hop aboard the Sky Ride. But this wristband should take care of everything else. So we're soaring here over. This is like kind of the food area here, so you can smell all the smells of the fair as you cruise above on the Sky Ride. As I sit here on the Sky Ride, contemplate that State Fair season is almost over. Got one more State Fair to do, and the plan is to do that tomorrow. So after tomorrow, the State Fair season will be over for the year. Will not start up again until summer of 2025. I hope you guys have had fun with this. We visited quite a few state fairs this season. We'll be up to 40 state fairs in total over the past couple years that I have visited. And then next year should be an interesting adventure trying to get most of the rest of the state fairs done. I've saved the more difficult ones to visit for the end. Oh, there's the stand that I got my fried deviled eggs at. Man, they were something. Those fried deviled eggs. As we glide over all these foods, all these deep fried carnival foods, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what your favorite food to eat at the state fair is. I always just like to go for what is ever the most unusual. I try to eat something that I've never seen before, but I know there's people that have their favorite carnival foods, so leave a comment in the comment section. I just rode a chairlift the other day. The first chairlift I rode with Jen over at Anakista. I'm hoping she keeps getting on chairlifts with me. She was nervous. She thought maybe she would never get to the point where she wanted to ride a chairlift, but I was so happy that she changed her mind. And maybe we'll see if I can get her on a few more. You know what? It's important to me. I don't bully people to do things they don't want to do. It has to be their decision. I know what it's like when I was a kid. I got pressured to go on rides that I was afraid, and it's okay. It's okay to suggest, to encourage people to try new things, but at the same time, I went on rides that I was not prepared for when I was a kid. It kind of spoiled the ride experience for me until I was an adult. So I kind of learned, you gotta have to make your own decision on if you're gonna try something new. It's gotta be your decision. And then it's okay to do things that scare you, but it has to be your decision to do something that scares you. Now, this is one of the most empty chairlifts I've ever been on. It's very early in the day, and they had the extra charge to get on. So yeah, here at the Mississippi State Fair, most of the indoor exhibits were in there where we visited earlier, and then the livestock barns are here. So kind of on the smaller end of the state fairs, but still a lot of fun to be had here. And it is our designated time to head back down to planet Earth. 1, 2. All right, follow the arrows. Are you guys up for some swings? These swings here known as the Vertigo. Well, here we go. Rising up high above the Mississippi State Fair. Oh boy. I think I'm getting a little bit of vertigo. Oh wow. You can see downtown Jackson, Mississippi from up here. Whoa! There we go. In our twirl. Yeah, if you look out that way, you can see downtown Jackson, Mississippi. That way, there is the Midway. Oh boy, we're going pretty fast. Let me see here. Midway, and then there's the downtown. Oh, hey. Oh, jeez. It's fun. It's fun. Woo-hoo! Oh boy. What rides do you think Jen would like here at the fair? Think Jen wants to go on the swings? And easily we come back down to solid earth. This Mardi Gras Funhouse, one of the more common fun houses at the state fair. But this is I like this one better. The Midnight at the Oasis Dance Club. This one's got some crazy foot traps occurring. Yeah, try to walk on this thing here. Now these are the most difficult. The moving staircase here. See if I can do this. 1 foot, 2 foot. Oh, there we go. I think I'm getting the hang of this one. Oh. Oh. There we go. Out on the balcony here. I think normally the balcony is supposed to rotate. This one's not currently rotating. Little peek out across the Midway from up here. But no time to rest. Gotta head back in to the dance club. Gotta see the disco balls. So first we got the skis, then we got the rollers. Okay, doing the skis, and then we're gonna see if we can get a good slide here on the rollers. Oh, that was a good slide. Through the rotating tunnel here. The guy sitting there with a button, and he turns the tunnel off when people stand in there. I guess as a way to maybe keep them safe, or a way to keep them from hanging out into the tunnel. This is called the Bullet Train, and sometimes on these traveling roller coasters they don't allow single riders for some reason, but I don't see any signs up, so I'm gonna see if they let me ride. Alright, we're gonna be in the back of the blue car here. Alright, off we go. Coming up on the hill here. Oh, jeez. All right. Oh man, here's another. Oh, into the doom spiral. We're dropping the nut. Oh, we stopped. Whoa, no. Stop before we drop. No, there we go. Been wanting to try the disco. Not disco like the dancing, but disco is in a giant disc you sit on that spins up and down a ramp. Let's hop aboard. All right, let's find us a seat here on the disc. You can see you sit almost like on a motorcycle, and then the disc rotates and goes up and down here on this ramp. Gotta hold on to these handles here. Make sure we don't fly off the disco. Oh, something just clamped down. Like something clamped onto my back, like a clamshell. I think we're stuck. I think we have to ride the disco down. Oh yeah, I'm stuck good here. Just like that. Oh, okay. Okay, so no luck. Last time I saw the disco, I was told I couldn't use the GoPro on it. So naturally I tried again, put the GoPro on. Seemed like it was okay. Seemed like the ride operator was okay with it. Sat down, and then a second ride operator came up and asked me to please take it off, which I did, because you know you got to follow the rules. You got to be respectful on the rides. You can't argue with them. Can't demand to know why. But I think. Now, I tried to ride, like I mentioned, I tried to ride this before at a different state fair. I think it may have been the same ride operator that asked me not to. I don't know if there may be something mechanical about the disco where it is dangerous to use the GoPros on, or I think it's just maybe the ride operator's discretion. They always do have the final say. So maybe he just personally doesn't like filming. Maybe he had a bad experience. You know, people are irresponsible bringing things on. So I don't know, maybe just trying to be a little extra safe. You know, I'm bummed because I really wanted to film on the disco, but FTR, follow the rules. But because I was actually already locked in and trapped on the disco, I had to just go ahead and ride it, even though I couldn't film it, which is against my code. Usually, I don't ride rides unless I can film on them. So, but I was already locked in, so I had to ride the disco. I wouldn't say it's not as bad as it looks. Anytime you're going in one direction and another direction at the same time, it's gonna be disorientating. So I got a little bit of nausea, a little bit of yuckiness, but other than that, it was okay. And just to be clear on why I'm making such a big deal out of this, is that the disco is the only ride at any state fair of all the 40 states I've been to. The disco is the only ride where I've ever been asked to not film, and that's been twice now. We've come back to the dark ride, the Psycho Circus. The see on the front, it's almost like a movie theater. It is now playing the Psycho Circus. Oh, there's the what's that? That's from Spirit Halloween, the spider there. Oh, look at that. This cart has a super spooky skeleton riding in the back. The animatronic clowns here. Oh, and Chucky's looking a little rough. The skeleton's going for a ride. Our chariot awaits. Whoa. In we go. Well, I think I've been in this one before. It has all the screens. Flaming clown head. Oh, there's a practical prop in there, I think. There's a jail cell. spooky portrait. Oh! Whole bunch of spooky portraits here. Oh. Hands there above the door. We're back out into the sunlight. Oh, look at these spooky waitresses right here. I do like the classic red, white, and blue colors on this tilt-a-whirl. So over the past 38 states, I have been putting this off. Putting off riding the Sky Screamer. Goes by many names, but this dangling, twirling claw, been looking at it, and I said, we're not riding this today. Someday we will ride this, but not today. And you know what? As I stand here with my feet flat on the ground in Mississippi, I have made the decision that today is the day that we ride the Sky Screamer. Oh my goodness, look at it. Oh my gosh, it's freaking terrible. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You'll see. All right, I think we have our seat right here. And we are locked in. Nowhere we can go from here. Oh my goodness. Oh my, the floor. The floor is dropping. What happens now? Here it happens. It's happening. Finally. After 30, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, here we go. Woo! Oh, not so bad, not so bad. Not as bad as you think. Woo! Oh, we're not even really that high up though. Oh, that's bad. I don't like that. Oh! I give you a POV! Oh my goodness! We're slowing down! Okay, we survived! We survived! Oh, that's what's important in the end. There may not be any topping the Sky Screamer. And I think before we should go, we'll take a ride on the Pharaoh's Fury. And here we go. Now I've been on a few of these boats recently. Oh my gosh. Been on a few of these boats recently that didn't reach full height, didn't reach full capacity. It looks like this one's working just fine. Woohoo! Oh my god. All right. The Arctic Express. You have the Tornado. That is the Firestorm. All these rides named after terrible weather. Now, before we go today, I did want to send my thoughts out to the people of Florida who are suffering through Hurricane Milton. Of course, my home in western North Carolina, we recently suffered the worst hurricane to ever hit
the area in Helene. Helene also hit Florida, and now Milton, this massive hurricane, just went through Florida. So if you are in Florida, I hope you are safe. I hope you suffered as little damage as possible. I just, going around after the hurricane in my area and seeing all the homes, all the businesses completely ruined, people just cleaning out their houses, cleaning out their businesses, knowing that they're pretty much going to have to start over from scratch, was just absolutely heartbreaking to me. And of course, people have lost their lives. And just remember, when the headlines pass, the people are still there, still trying to pull together, still trying to recover. So my thoughts are with all the people, trying to pull their lives back together after these catastrophic weather events. Now, that was the Mississippi State Fair. I finally rode the Sky Screamer. I can check that off my list. Always like to ride a new ride or a new experience when I come to a state fair. So that's one I've been putting off for a while. We can check that off our list. So plan now, I'm gonna drive my car to Arkansas, and tomorrow we will be attending, if everything goes according to plan, tomorrow we will be attending the Arkansas State Fair, which will be the final state fair of 2024, and will be state fair number 40. I will visit the state fairs of 40 different states at that point, leaving 10 left. The 10 that I'm leaving are 10 that are going to be difficult to get to. Either they run kind of all at the same time, or they're in a very isolated area, or they don't run for very long, or they're in Alaska or Hawaii, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to get to 50 next year, but I'm hoping to take a good chunk out of this remaining amount. Of course, appreciate you guys coming along with me on this journey, and I hope you will come along with me tomorrow as we explore the Arkansas State Fair. Now, if you like these videos, please subscribe. I travel around the country. I film roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, special events, other fun, random stuff. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, consider Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me to you. If you're interested in receiving a Carpetbagger pressed penny for 2024, the year of the pressed penny, check the description of this video for the Etsy shop. We also are selling enamel pins and various Carpetbagger stickers. Also doing personalized messages on Cameo if you'd like to receive a message from me for yourself, for a friend, for a family member, for an enemy, whoever. Just check the description for that information as well. And all those things, they help keep this train on the track, they help keep this boat on the water, and they help keep this Sky Screamer in the air. Till next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.